Alright, we finished our regional and I'm doing a deck profile for all of us, so here's Josh with his blue eyes.
Alright, makes sense. So, first, just regular 3 blue eyes.
Yeah.
Of course. 3 alternates, 2 spirits of white, and 1 solid dragon.
Yeah.
I'm not running more than 1 of the solid dragons because, unlike the spirit of white, it is not treated as a normal monster in the graveyard or in your hand. So, it's a little bit harder to get out. That's it for the dragons. There are 3 sages.
Like, really good card.
Very good card. You can search for any of your other tuners pretty much with it. So, Ancients,
yeah,
also very good. Legend, just the 1 because you don't want to overdo it. Then Glove Bulb, you can do some crazy combos with that. Mostly the Calamity, 1 Veiler, because you can search it.
The best.
I don't think I saw that card even a single time. The entire, I just didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure I got Veilered once, other than you.
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't see the card. Onto the hand traps. 3 Ashes, 2 Ghost Ogres. What else is there, guys?
Yeah, and that one hand trap. Technically, those are also tuners,
yeah.
so you can just put them in.
That's it for the monsters in the deck. With the spells, a free melody.
Yep.
Basically, just gets you a free alternate, free trade-ins. This card is broken.
Literally, like staple 3 of.
If you're not running 3 of this, you're doing something wrong. Yeah. 1 Dragon Shrine, 1 Foolish Burial. I would run 2 of these, but it's only once per turn. So, and then 1 for 1. This gets you a Glove Bulb. So, running Desires, just the 1, because I'm sick and tired of desiring into another Desires. Happens every time, I swear. Onto the Reborn cards. 3 of these, they're broken.
Turn of the Dragon Lord.
Yep. You can banish it from your graveyard to save yourself. 1 Silver's Cry, 1 Monster Reborn,
yep,
and the 1 Soul Charge.
Yep.
Literally just wins you the game for free. Traps, running 3 of the new
Creature
that just came out. I honestly think this is really good. It's mostly better when you already have control of the game, because then they just can't do anything about it. But I don't even do that. It can sometimes help to regain control as well. And then the 1 Skill Drain.
Extra deck.
Extra deck. For the XYZs first, cover Galaxy Ladder, Cypher, Full Armor, Dark Matter, Cypher Blade. You can either go up into these and either one of these. If you want to either get more resources or get another pop on the field. Hope Harbinger. This card is also very good.
Yep.
Xenophond. This card, it can shut down a lot of decks potentially, especially when you already have like a pretty big lead and Calamities play. Now for Synchros, run 2 Spirits and 1 Azure Eyes. Cloud Castle, that helps for the Calamities play. Stardust, Black Rose Moonlight, and 2 Links. Link Karibo, this is absolutely necessary because it helps you get introduced into the graveyard when you don't have anything else.
Yeah.
And then this is just to help you get over things that are too big.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's blue eyes. I think you got.
Well, also on my side deck.
Yeah, you got top 8 today.
Yeah, I did.
That was
got
pretty
6.
good.
I have 2 Winged Dragons with Mirage.
Yep.
For Buikis. I have 2 Denkos because I like Tin Twisters, and I have my Morphage combo. That's good against a lot of like very extra deck dependent decks, which shuts it off. 2 Called by the Greys for whenever I'm going first. 2 Systems Downs because I refuse to play the Cyber Dragon matchup. Imperial Order, broken card. Then I have 3 Lost Winds, because I can't afford permanents.
Really
and
good.
Then the 1 Twin Burst.
That just like kills your opponent or something like that.
It's just if someone has like, oh, it cannot be destroyed by card effects or something. It's like, well, I guess I won't destroy it then.
Alright, nice.
Yeah.
That's the deck profile. I'm here with Alex. He got 2nd today with True King Dinos. That's right?
Yep.
Yeah. So here's the deck profile for him.
Start out 3 Ash Blossom. It's not just a hand trap in this deck, it's also a fire monster to use for True Kings. 2 Baby Sarasaurus. It's probably the best card in the deck, but you only need 2 because you always search right before you use it. Dagoran, the Kaiju. We play the Dinosaur Kaiju because he's searchable, so even though he's stronger than Gameciel, it's more worth it. Giant Rex. A bunch of our cards banish from the grave, so we play 1 of this, just so that when you banish, you get a free body on the field. It's also really good against Blue Eyes. Jurak Aeolo. His effect is useless, but he's level 1 dinosaur tuner, so we special him just to make plays with him. Megalo Smasher X. We only play this because we needed a searchable water for when we're stuck with the water True King, so you just play the biggest water dinosaur there is.
Okay. That makes
And none of them
sense.
have good effect. Miscellaneousaurus, he's at 1, I would play 3. You can banish him from grave to special a dinosaur from the deck, so you use him for your first turn play, and then if they somehow break through it, he starts the second turn. Overtext Coatless.
Yep.
His summoning, like the way of summoning him, is totally useless. You only summon him through super or double evolution pill, but if you have him in your hand, you can destroy him with your field spell to search out evolution pill to summon the other one. That's all we play him. 3 Oviraptor, searches everything, obvious. We play 3 fire, 3 water. Earth one is banned, otherwise we'd use that, and there is no wind one for some reason. The last monster is 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, the card everybody hates, and he's a free out to
I
big
hate this
obnoxious
card.
boards.
Yeah, I hate this
Mark
card.
this
It's really
card.
stupid.
Yep. 3 double evolution pill. This is just stupid. It's a free one of these,
Yeah.
or it's a free spell and trap negator just from the deck with basically no cost. 3 Dragonic Diagram gets all the first plays going. If you have this and Oviraptor on the first turn, you can make Trishula and a level 9, banish a card out of their hand, and overlay for True King of all calamities.
Yeah.
Fossil Dig searches the whole deck almost.
Yeah.
2 Terraforming, I'd play 3 if I could.
But banned?
Yeah, well, semi-limited.
Yeah, yeah.
Twin Twisters.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah, phone died.
Nice. Twin twisters.
We have to play this, even though I don't like discards, just because if they have like 1 spell or trap and they negate my raptor or whatever, that's just the end, so we have to play this. I've considered 3, but then it's, you need draw 2, and that's gross. Upstart Goblin, this was my replacement for 3rd Terraforming, and it's just, when you're playing this, you're basically playing 39 cards. 2 strikes and a warning. Strike actually kind of sucks in this deck. I used to go first and use the strikes, or set the strikes, because then I can stop what the opponent's doing, but 1 strike isn't really enough to stop a lot of decks, and if you don't draw it, then you're just going first for no reason. I think I'm probably going to cut both of these, keep the warning, and then just go second all the time. 2 True King of all calamities. I summon this pretty much every duel. He's stupid. He's a big body. He gets boosted to 33 with the field spell. Yep. He can negate the opponent's thing, so he's defensive 2. Gives me use for Trishula. Utopia the Lightning. Gets over big guys, and for decks that have discard to make your guy bigger effects, like a Leister or Kalut, this guy negates that. Have to use it to summon them. We have 1 each of Dolka and Logia. Negates monster effects, negates everything else. I usually use this just because if you have this turn 1, it's a solid slow down their play. This is for very specific decks that don't really use spells and traps. Tornado Dragon.
I'll attack you directly.
This is used for if I can make a rank 4 and I have an Ultimate Conductor that's going to end the game, but they have a set card. I make this first and clear it just so that I can kill them. Castell. So before the tournament today, there were 2 cards I wanted to buy that I didn't have the time to check for, and I couldn't put them in my deck. So I just threw this in as a replacement for one of them, and the second True King was a replacement for the other one. I'll explain those at the end of this because they're worth talking about. Exciton Knight, who just got unbanned, and I still find that crazy, even though he's not as good anymore. It's just like a free kill your opponent's
It's
whole
still
board.
like a really good card.
Yeah. And it's like, it's so easy to make.
But you have to waste your link zones, so it's like not amazing.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Dante and Nightmare Unicorn.
Yep.
These I play because I side Ghost Reaper, which can hit your opponent's extra deck cards, but only if you run the same card. So I just play 1 of each to use with that. I don't actually play them. Trishula, second best card on the extra deck. Even when you're using it turn 1 and you're not hitting anything on field and grave, it is still, you hit a random card out of their hand, that can just end some decks.
Yeah.
Yazi, Evil of the Yangzin. I just started playing this today, so he's a 7 that you can make with anything. So I make him with any 4 and Ash Blossom. And then his effect is he can destroy a worm on your field and any card on the opponent's field. So he destroys himself and a card, and then when he's destroyed by a card effect, you special summon any worm from your deck. So I summon one of the True Kings.
What? That's so gross.
So it's like I use 2 monsters to kill something and get a free 9. And if I want to attack with this first, he's 26 and can't be targeted. High Speed Roid Chambara. So I make this with my level 1 and any 4. When he can attack twice, and every time he attacks, he gains 200 and keeps it. So this is basically, opponent's field is free, but they have high life points, and I just want to end it. 46. Card is Underclock Taker. The only 2 things I use this for are for, like, if I'm playing the mirror match and I need to get over something, or if the opponent gives me Ibli when I need to get it off the field using a link. This is the link I use. Come on. I'm just gonna get a photo of it quick. It won't take me like 1 second.
So this is a card you want in your extra deck?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy this before the next tournament. It's called number 27, Dreadnoid. He's a rank 4. He needs at least 2 4s, but you can use any amount you want. He is 22. His effect is that if he destroys an opponent's guy by battle, then at the end of the battle phase, he can rank up into any rank 10 or higher machine, I think. So I would go get 3 guys out, overlay into this, so now that's all on top of them, attack over it, and then the guy that I use, Super Quantal Mech King, Great Magnus. He's 36, and if he has at least 4 materials, he's unaffected by card effects. All card effects. So the ship and the 3 things under the ship would be his 4. And then if he has 2, which he would also have a monster destroying effect.
Yeah.
So I play 2 more of the Kaiju. I almost considered running the Sea Serpent Kaiju as well as this, but it wasn't worth it. 1 Drone Lock. Store only had 1. I would be playing 3.
Yeah.
1 Ghost Spell. 2 Ghost Ogre. Really good for Pendulums. I think it's decent for Sky Strikers. 2 Ghost Reaper for Burning Abyss and for Goki, but after today it's not good enough for Goki, so it's just going to be for Burning Abyss. And 2 Called from the Grave.
Yep.
Everybody sides hand traps against Dinos because almost every hand trap stops Overraptor. So every match, no matter what they're playing, I side 2 of these in and then just use it to push the plays through. 1 Twin Twisters because I'm already playing 2. I wanted to also run 2 Heavy Storm Duster to beat trap heavy decks, but the store didn't have any of that in, so we played an 11 card side today. But I guess it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, you got second today, so that was pretty good.
Yep. And that's
Pretty much it. Alright, nice. Alright, here's Jordan. He got last place at regionals, but we're still doing the deck profile because why not? Alright, so he's playing Dragunities.
3 ducks needed for like every single combo Dragunities do. Flanks, pretty much necessary as well to make anything other than like Dragunities or non-dragons. And Koos is a recent card here. Basically, you use this for Ascalon. He can make himself level 4, so you just use a Vajrayana and make himself level 4. You make a level 10 monster. 3 Arma. Also, another way of doing combos, he can just get an equip pretty much. You can normal summon like a level 2, summon himself.
Yep.
3 Centus as well. Pretty much a duck, but you can only make Dragunity monsters off this, so also for Ascalon. Miss Valley Baby Rock for like, say if I want to discard this guy off Dragon Ravine, and then he can special summon himself. So I have material. 1 Atlas, because also for another discard, just pop 1 on the field for him, and I get something for Ravine.
Nice.
Zephyros, another 1 for discard. I can just use it pretty much twice. Send him back, and also he's a material for Synchros. Blossom would be running 2, but I have no money for it right now.
Poor player problems.
Spell cards, 3 Dragon Ravine.
Obviously,
needed. 3 Divine Lance. It's also another way of doing all my plays. The Consonants, because all the level 2 tuners I run.
Yeah.
2 Twin Twisters as well. Having 2 for the same reason. I don't want this turn 1 really.
But it's still good to have.
It's still good to have. 2 Terraforming. I would have 3, but
Bam.
limited. 2 Returns, because I run a bunch of dragons. Lineup start, just free draw.
I might add that 1 to my deck.
Monster Born, because I have a lot of monsters in my grave and I just like taking them back. I use this for like times I really need it, but it's not that good. I actually might get rid of it because I can't use a special summon off this.
Yeah.
So special summons. I need special summons to actually do my plays. Get like a flanks in the graveyard so I can get them with ducks. Dark Hole if I need to clear a board when like something's covering me up. Just use it. And full charge as well.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just getting my monsters back in my field. Also, Regeki.
Yeah.
Same thing for Dark Hole.
A lot of one-off spells.
Warning. So I can just like, yeah, negate summons and also 1 strike.
Yeah. So.
3 Vajrayanas.
Yeah.
Literally basic for everything. 2 Barkas. The only reason I use these is because I have Ascalon. He can pop off this. Once he dies, he just summons that Barka and he can just make himself again. Gay Durg, he is also pretty good for. He's like the only thing that can really help me make links. Since he can like take Miss Valley Baby Rock and then put that in the graveyard and he can special summon himself. So that's like my main way of getting links out. He's mainly used for hitting over like big guys, so I can't really hit over. And if I say I used up my Crystal Wings, I need hit over, so I need to use this. Crystal Wing,
Yeah.
great card. Just like negates things and hits over everything. Crimson Blader, really good for like not very strong special summoning decks. You can just like hit over them and they can't special summon any level 5s or high. Sai, Criminal Omega, he's like amazing turn 1. You get rid of a card and he just like he floats. 3 Ascalon, floating.
Best new card.
He's banished pretty much just any monster you want. And you just not once per turn, you can banish any amount of monsters, so just good. Proxy Dragon, I want to just a Link, 2 monsters. I can't bring up any monsters, so on 2 Link is great. Same with Underclock, Link 2. Easy Link.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Alright, nice. Doing my deck
Used to have like a
profile
bunch of
for Blackwings. I played today, and yeah. 3 Simoom, best card in the deck. You always want to see this card on the first turn. It stalks all your plays. It can even be used later on the duel if you're still alive. It's just really good. 3 Bora, this card is really good too. It's just a free special summon at any point. 3 Gale, I wasn't running 3 at one point, but then I realized like this card is way too good. It like can have your monster, have the other person's monsters, and like that helps you get over everything, and is a free special summon to free level 7, so it's really good. I'm only running 2 of the Oster. It's still really good, but sometimes I don't want to see it, and there's not a lot of times even more than 2 is useful, but it's still like really good. 2 Steam, its effect is really broken, so you always want to have this, and it's still another level 3. 2 Chris, another level 4 that special summons itself, and the 1-ofs are 1 Harmodden, 1 Orochi, 1 Blizzard, special summon from the grave, 1 Breeze, easy special summon from Black Whirlwind Search, 1 Vayu for plays from the grave, 1 Panaki for a search, 1 Gladius for Nothung, 1 Zephyros because it's really good, and that's the Blackwings.
You would run one of those because it's just a once per duel.
Once per duel, yeah. Unfortunately. And 2 Ash Blossoms because Ash Blossom is really dumb, and then 2 Ghost Ogres because hand traps are awesome. I run 3 Black Whirlwinds because obviously you run 3. It's the second best card in the deck, and you always, if you start this with Simoom, you can actually just pop off.
You're OTKing them that turn for sure.
Yeah, you could. 3 Allure, because all your monsters except for the hand traps are dark. You do this whenever you have Blackwings, and then you can get it back with Oster as well, which is really good. 2 Called by the Graves, because hand traps can ruin your day. Today, somebody tried to Reincarnation Droll Lock me, and I had this in hand. I was like, oh, thank God. Soul Charge, super busted. Monster Reborn, super busted. Raigeki. A lot of times I actually didn't find use in Raigeki, so I might take it out just for something else, maybe Upstart Goblin, because Upstart... You might be right. So I played 1 Black Sonic. This card is really good. It's basically Mirror Force, but banishes if it attacks a Blackwing monster.
Yeah, very good.
Sometimes it can be kind of slow, but if you get this and they have no answer to it, it's like, it can save you. And then 1 Solemn. Might take this out because it's a little slow, and I don't run enough. Like, I don't run strikes anymore. I don't run any others, so I might just take it out because sometimes I don't want to see it. 1 Nothung. This is like one of the best Blackwings. Gives you a free normal summon and it burns your opponent. 1 Chidori to help you get over stuff because it gains 300 for every Blackwing in the graveyard. 1 Raikiri to pop a bunch of stuff on the field. Right now I'm running 2 Hawkeye Joe. This is really good. You can make like Nothung with a short, and then have a Roshi, and this makes this really easy, and then you special summon this back to the field. So it's really good. It's just like it floats all of your Blackwings. I'm running 2 Full Armor Masters right now because this card is really good, but I'll probably change this to 1 once I get Gumblar Dragon and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. 1 Black Rose Dragon. I didn't make this all day. It's probably getting cut from the deck because you can't make it off of first turn if you start with Simoom, so it's not that good, but it can still kind of save you. And then 1 Synchro Dragon. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this thing because it's Synchro Dragon, so any hand that you don't start Simoom with, you can probably save it with this. I need Moral Sword. So you run 1 Link Karibo, because Link Karibo is Link Karibo. You have a bunch of level 1s to use. The 2 Wee Witch, because Dark Links, and then you can make Sorceress with this. Sorceress, one of the best cards in the extra deck because it makes all your plays. 1 Topologic, because it you can use your Sorceress for a 3k beater and it helps prevent link plays. And 1 Moral Sword, because it's it just runs over everything and
crazy control.
Really good. 2 Shared Rides. This card is really good this format. If you ever play a deck that Leister or Invoked, Goki, or anything like that, it literally just gives you free draws. Twin Twisters, because back row Destroyal is important against those decks, but a lot of times I don't find myself using it unless I'm playing one of those specific matchups. Blackbird Close, because I kind of like it, but it's very situational. Run the 1 Blackwing Dragon in as well, because this special summons it for free. 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. 3 different Dimension Grounds, because it's really good against Goki. 2 Red Reboots. Nobody was playing, Altergeist at the regional, so I didn't get to use this at all. Mask of Restrict, because I hate Kaijus, and 1 Waking the Dragon, and 1 Ultimate Falcon, because this shits on Sky Strikers. Alright. And that's the deck profile.